Hello there, everyone. It's me, your boy Nova Omega MSD. This video is going to be the first ever time I'm doing a series on a new game. This is actually the PC version, aka the Lenovo intro to my videos. So if you want to see more like this, or with me on my VR headset, seeing the MetaQuest 3S, please do everything in the outro, and let's get into this video. And like Logan said in the VR chat version, done and done. Let's do this! Hello there, everyone. It's me, and today is the day 2 of my stay here at the location where I live. Of course, I just got a text from the person that did the details on the new vehicle that we just rescued, if you remember from last episode, being the Camaro, the 4-seater Camaro to be more specific. And of course, as you can see over there, I've got a special day today. We're going to collect some new vehicles. Yes, you heard me right, guys. Today we're going to get some more vehicles. These have been abandoned and even, hear me out, haven't been started in months. So, and one of them's actually buried in the woods. So that's why I have the truck over there, or that's on the trailer, because we're doing a rescue. But let's go take a look at a new vehicle. Let me just get down here. And oh boy, it looks fancy. You guys ready to see it? And here it is. Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy moly, guacamole, Batman! This has got to be the rare 4-seater Bumblebee edition. Bumblebee style Camaro. Bumblebee is one of the Transformers, if you didn't realize, chat. And Bumblebee's pretty cool. Not as cool as Prime, of course. Optimus Prime, to be more specific. But let's hop on in. They said that they did a full rehaul over this car. Sheesh, fired right on. Let's bring this car out. Of course, let's give her a test drive. Sheesh! Quick as a jackrabbit. Oh. Let's get this into the garage too. So stop it right there. Out here. Open the doors. Of course, the measurements were taken to see if this would fit. Guys at the shop said that they did test it with tight doors and it fit like a glove. And here she is, right next to the other vehicle. So let's get those doors closed here. Now, let's get on to this video. Let's get going, guys. So, as you can see, I got 2 semi. I got my semi prepped and ready to rock and roll. From what I heard from one of the people, one of these vehicles is heading extremely well. I'll have to look for it. what I heard. It's over here. But let's not waste time. Let's roll out. And of course, if you want to see more, please do everything I say. When I get this all done and posted, let's go on ahead and continue to rock and roll. Of course, this is all hidden. These are super hidden, guys. Listen to that J-brake. Of course, as you can see, a secondary trailer. That trailer is going to be used to haul the one of our vehicles back to the farm. And yeah, chat, this is the real cruising thing. It's extremely long, but luckily, said that it's in some bush. Whoa, hold up. Turn off the engine. Actually, let's put the beacons on, then step out. I knew I caught something with the corner of my eye. So it's in this bush. Instead of bushes. We found the vehicle. Guys, now let's get prepped for transport. Well, we could actually. I could have actually done a different approach. That being using the heavy rescuer that I got. Haul it. So let's not waste time. Get back into the semi here. Click out here. yours, Jack. Let's not waste time. Let's actually get this. Turned around here. Of course, let's get back towards the base camp. Here. I'm gonna call up a buddy of mine to see if he can get this back to the base camp. So let's get this. Hold on. Okay, so let's just take to right there. Well, I'll just get this back another way. So let's just pull this over to the side here. Turn off the engine. And now let's get going back to the semi. To the heavy rescue. And luckily I did cardio, so I really run. Of course, we're back here with vehicle that will help us get on. So that. Abandoned vehicle, of course. From what I heard, this is actually useful for grain. So, just do this. Cured it. How do I... Now, how do I attach this? Okay. How do I... It's not... You know what? I can't grab it that way. Might as well grab some starter fluid. Oh. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. On. It has a lot of moss grown on. We got to run now. Another location where we need to go to. Alright, I want to get this over to the other side. I want to get this over towards my main semi. Let me hop out, keep this running, that way star fluid and all can circulate. Let's drop that down. That way I can then... And plus, there's a lot of dirt on it too. Especially on that cover. Let's fold that up. I'm actually going to return with the go-to car. Ah, great. Once I go collect it. Once I get this back to the shop. This is going straight in. God, that was bad. harvester. Like a brand new one. Let's see if I can get a harvester. Like brand new. Here soon. And of course, here we are. So okay, there we go. So let's turn off the semi here. Let's go on ahead and grab out this bad boy. Oh, it's such a tight squeeze in here. Now let's fire this thing on. Let's see what this bad puppy can do. Let's punch her to the limit. Here we are. There it is. So, stop out this. Why don't you come over here? Big bang. down the ramps here. So then we can load up our off-roader. Of course, I've already got the title mailed to me. We've already got the title for that bad boy in hand. So, heck yeah! Look at that power! 8-wheel drive? Nothing beating this. We're actually not far from our next location. It's right up ahead. Doesn't matter, speaking. Not this farm in particular, but another farm. Because we've already been to this farm. He said that I could cut through his area if I needed to. So, that's what I'm doing. Using his little U-turn. Where we're going. Just show you here on the map. Because we're going up to here. So, let's get to roll. So, let's get going. Of course, this is one massive truck trailer. Luckily enough, we're not far from our location. So, after we get our next vehicle here shortly. I told him that I could come and get it. He wanted to give it to me for free. And what you got? Well, we're going to get this for free. Of course, here's the farm. Here's the land right up ahead. Instead, that's in the barn. the white. That barn right there is where it is. But I need to come through this entrance. Since, well, the main gate basically kind of locked. Until for the festival. Of course, this one I'll have to go up and get the form from. Let's actually get this stuff done. He said that he'll meet me up at the door. So, and plus he doesn't want to be recorded either, so. Hello there, yeah. I'm here for the truck. Okay, thanks a lot. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. He said that this truck belonged to his grandfather when he was law enforcement. And it's pretty nice, too. He actually sent me pictures of this vehicle. So, and there she is. Look at this beauty. Beautiful piece of machinery. Now, come on, girl. Fire on! Yeah, boy. We got light. This one, a bit to fire up. So, I'm gonna park her up on the back. Like so. From what I can see, it is indeed law enforcement. Because that's a light bar up there. So, he did tell me that I could go through his field if I needed to. Which might be better than what I'm thinking about though. We're not even that far from the road that we need to go back towards the base of operations. Of course, this is another one of my neighbors. This is the neighbor we got that car from. You know, the big behemoth of a beast that's on this trailer. That's where we got this. That's the farmland of that guy. Of course. Of course, I did get a text from the police department saying that about my chief of police will be there tomorrow. So, once we get back to the base, we'll be then heading over Now to go to the bait. To our job as a police officer. Enforcing the law, doing some convoys, you know. So, once we get that truck, we'll return, we'll give these trailers back. Mainly the ones that I'll actually keep them because you never know when there's gonna be another fired up that first time there. That farm didn't want to fire up at first. So, this big girl's gonna need to get work done here. I'm gonna leave her in here with the other vehicle. Close up the garage here. Now gonna grab the. Oh, just listen to that roar of the engine. Pure muscle power. Pure muscular power. No. It'd be better if I bought myself a garage to hold things that inside of it. So, including these three. Well, these two will be in this thing right here. So let's get on ahead and store them up. Here. Ooh. Let's actually go on ahead. There's. I'm actually gonna return the dolly. Dolly, I don't need it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now this dolly. I'm gonna bring this inside. I'm actually going ahead and sell this dolly. Let's see. Dolly is right here. So yes, I want to sell the dolly. And there we go. So now I have a semi truck. truck, 3 trailers. There's my military truck here, 2 cars, and 2 new vehicles that will be finished. And you'll see something special about one of them come next episode, guys. So let's go on ahead and get these inside of the locations. Well, actually, there is one thing I need to do. Let's go inside the house and go onto my laptop. Go and buy it. Actually, not far from the... Okay, here we are. Okay, so there we go. Whoa, almost jackknifed that. Luckily, I am very strong. But, okay, there we go. So let's go strength here. This. Okay, there we go. Let's now quickly. Luckily, I'm quick with my speed. So let's quickly full sprint. Full on run straight over to the here. There we go. There we go. Let's actually take a look and see what type of sheds there are on the website. Go back onto this computer. Let's go on this computer. Here. Hmm. Hmm. What's something that would protect my vehicles, but also keep them out of the elements? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this will work. Let's see. Ooh, how about we do a crimson? How about we do a jet black? Yeah. Well, I did see I need to do some maintenance over here. Luckily, I have good old friends that can help me out. Hmm. Well, there is a tree inside of there. We go deal with that tree real quick. Hold on. Okay, I have my phone here. So let's go on ahead and do that. Let's sell this tree for some money. Right here? Like it's completely upright. Sheesh. So let's go back onto my phone here. Let's see. Okay. Here it is. The place where I'm gonna store my vehicles. Well, let's go on ahead and call it forth the smoothing. So, let's actually get those two vehicles moved over into the new location, and I'll call it a day there. Okay. Man, believe that I was lucky to get the four-seated Bumblebee Camaro Bumblebee edition. Now let me quickly go and grab the Speed Demon here. Just love how that. Just love how this thing purrs. Do as well. Actually gonna pull it in through this door. Oh, let's get to work. Let's get this truck into there. We'll call it a day. I'll see you guys next. And after I do this, I close this door. So now, let me go and close this door here. And with that, folks, I'll catch you in the next video, in which you'll see when I get these first two videos. Hello there, everyone. This is the end of the video. So if you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and Nova Storm blast that bell for more content. And I'll see you in the next episode. Supernova Dash!